Good morning. It is Mother's Day 2024 to all you mothers out there. I just pray that you have the best, mostest blessed day that you've had all year. I hope and pray that you have a Mother's Day that will be talked about for the next 100 years of your family. I want to talk a little bit about mothers. I'm pretty sure every preacher and priest and rabbi in the country, in the world, is talking about mothers today and the importance of mothers. There's something about my mother I greatly appreciate. Now she's up yonder walking with Jesus. And someday I'll walk beside her and hold his hand too. Thank you, Jesus. If you were conceived and born after January of 1973, which for me it was the same year, you should really appreciate your mother. For some of us, we'd have to really look back on our lives and see or remember where our mothers have influenced us, helped us, touched us, and helped us along life's journey. It's a very special thing to become a mother. And when the angel came to Mary, Mary just said, no. Do you know what the Jewish community's going to do to me? Do you know what my fiance is liable to do to me if I go around and I'm pregnant, but yet I'm not married? No, I don't think so. But Mary was obedient in her faith. I would like to say that's the same for all of us. Whether our mothers were Christian at the time that we were conceived or not, they still made a moral decision because they didn't agree with abortion before they got saved, and they sure don't agree with it now. But they made the ultimate decision to go through that severe pain of childbirth. And we can get all kinds of debates as to why childbirth is so painful and whatnot, but your mother went through a lot to have you. The decision more than likely wasn't, although it was easy, it wasn't easy to deal with, to live with. As her belly swelled and they started looking fat, her cheeks started gaining extra weight, and she became less and less satisfied with what she looked like in the mirror. She still went through all that, and probably several hours. I think the shortest childbirthing session I've ever heard of is 3 hours. 3 hours. I've heard of some that's going as long as 36 to 40, 42, 43 hours of labor. How long did it take your mother to give birth to you? If it took her more than 24 hours, I think you could celebrate her today and maybe make a small dent into what she did. You may not have a good relationship with your mother. My relationship with my mother wasn't near as good as it was with my father. And I will tell you that there are times that I had very little respect for my mother. I regret those times. But the one thing I do appreciate the most As even though it was wildly, wildly unpopular to do so, Mary accepted God's child. And although I might have been conceived the same month that Roe v. Wade made abortion legal, my mother, with her good Southern Baptist upbringing and whatnot, decided to have me despite being in a new marriage. They were married May of 1972. I was born September of 73. So in other words, I was conceived while the marriage was, 6, 7 months old. But my mother, Dina Thompson, up there walking the streets of heaven with Jesus today, she's probably chilling out with Mary, though. Wonder what kind of Mother's Day gift Jesus could give Mary today. So despite what relationship you may have with your mother, you are here because she made the decision to go through 9 months of sickness and hours of agonizing pain to give birth to you. They'll joke and they'll say, boy, I wish I'd have never had you. But at the end of the day, you are your mother's precious gift. And your mother is your precious gift from God. One of God's precious gifts. Not all mothers got it right all the time. I don't know of any mother that did. So what? Are you getting everything right all the time with your kids as a mother or father? Yes, I will shoot a similar video for Father's Day. But it's Mother's Day 2024. And while we remember the mother that during a time where it was absolutely forbidden to, became an unwed mother to God's child, knowing the prophecies of the Old Testament of what God's child, our Messiah, was going to have to go through. She felt that more important than being disobedient to God's wish for her. What a mother. What a mother. I know some mothers out there that try to live up to that standard. That's awesome. But 99.9% of them won't even get close to the mark. But God bless them for trying. So if you're a mother today, God bless you. And have a wonderful day. And an absolute blessed rest of your year. And just like old Rockin' Robin always says, just an ounce of Jesus will save any size soul. Peace out.